Welcome to Dirt Stars and Slot Cars, Episode 6. Billy Ney, the Sprint Car Guy. This episode centers around a veteran of open-wheel racing. Billy Ney has been racing since age 6 and has over 32 years in the sport. He is involved in a family-run team with his parents and has traveled across the country to race at some of his all-time favorite tracks. Billy is a dirt star to me for not only his success on the track, but for the way he has worked to promote racing, whether it is displaying his car at the mall or just taking the time to talk to anyone interested in the sport. When you follow the East Coast Sprint Cars, look out for the number 83S of Billy Ney. Here it is, Dirt Stars and Slot Cars, Episode 6, Billy Ney, the Sprint Car Guy. All right, Billy, I want to thank you for doing this. We're at the Coventry Mall. How many years have you been racing?
This will be my 32nd year racing.
Oh my goodness, you don't look that old.
Started when I was 6.
Oh, fantastic. Your first car number and any significance to the car number?
83 in the year I was born.
Okay, and your current car number and the significance?
83S. We're going to go with USAC East Coast this year.
Okay.
And there was already an 83 with it. So we had to add a letter, and the letter is for the 600 I drove 6 years ago. The guy actually passed away due to cancer, and that was the number of his car, so it's kind of a tribute to him too.
Oh, great.
So
great. Full-time, part-time career?
Full-time.
Full-time.
I mean, I still got to go to work every Monday morning, unfortunately, but it's what I got to do to race.
Okay. A career highlight, something that jumps out at you.
2 years ago, in 2019, I took money out of my 401k plan because it's always been my dream to run Indiana. So we went out there, we ran with the 410 guys at Gas City non-wing, and I qualified. I actually led 2 laps in the B main. So that I was happy, very beyond happy on that. And the next night we went to Hobstadt to run with the 305s out there, and we were second with 4 laps to go and got taken out. So I was beyond ecstatic for that, because that Hobstadt's been my all-time favorite track. So that's the one that jumps off my head right now with going non-wing.
Okay. Now, I go the opposite direction on that. Did you ever have something that you were like, I'm done with this, I'm out of here? Something that just made you buckle back down and get back into it?
There was the only time that I really thought about maybe just reevaluating everything was when Brian Clausen got killed. I know a lot of the guys out in Indiana better than I know some of the guys in here. And every time I talked to Brian, he always took the time, hey, what's up, how you doing, blah, 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 blah. And that just, I mean, seeing that he ran Indy and then getting killed in something like a midget, it was like, no. It just, I mean, it still gives me chills thinking about it. But that was really the only time that made me sit and kind of think, is this really what I want to do? And I ended up helping a friend of mine with a 305 at the time, because that's what we used to run. And they had a practice up at Baps. Went up with them to just kind of help out and hang out. And it was like, yeah, I'm not ready to hang the helmet up yet. So other than that, I mean, you go through some years that aren't as good as what you hope, but you got to keep grinding. Yeah. If it's what you really want, you just got to grind it out.
Oh, that's great. All right. For my personal part here, married, single?
Single.
Single? Okay.
Single. This is my kid.
Okay.
This is my kid and wife, so.
All right. Do you have any advice to anyone getting into racing? What should they do? What's the best avenue to get into it?
We started out running quarter midgets. I ran them for 4 years, and I ran go-karts, and then micros and 600s, and then now a sprint car. I mean, if it's what you want to do, just be willing to sacrifice whatever you have to make it work. I mean, we're just pretty much a mom and pop deal. I mean, it's just my mom, my dad, myself. We have a couple of my RC friends that come to help out at the track. I mean, we got some sponsors, but it's, for the most part, it's all just us. So if it's what you want to do, it's just put your head down and you can make it work. All
right, great advice. The reason why I do this, have you ever raced slot cars?
No.
Okay, that's no problem. And then your upcoming race schedule, and if you have any sponsors you want to give a shout out to.
We're going to run the whole USAC East Coast tour except for 2 races. We're not going to go up to New York because it's just not financially in our deal. and we're not going to run the race in Kutztown. But other than that, the other 30 shows, we're going to try to hit them all as long as I don't crash the car. And our sponsors is Zero Gravity Designs, Pagoda Realty, Ely Fabrication, Golub's Auto Repair. I got to think now. I can't believe I'm forgetting this. We just picked them up this year. Outside the Box Grooming, and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Oh, I just went that. Can I get a hot lap? Since obviously 5 laps isn't going to work now.
All right, let's see what you got. All right, so you did 17:02 for the 5 laps. So that's pretty good. A 2:46. And you were number 1. Thanks again to Billy for agreeing to take part in this episode, and best of luck racing this season. And as always, I would like to thank my wife and kids for all their help doing these videos. Please remember to like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you are a dirt star and would like to have a crack at setting fast time, contact me and I will come to you. Please come back next time for episode 7, BJ Jolly. Happy St. Patrick's Day.